T7M Radio brings to you Crosswords, Battle Raps one-on-one debate podcast with your host and moderator, Seven Mitchell.
All right, welcome back, people, boys and girls. Welcome back to Crosswords T7M Radio. Man, look, I'm speechless. I'm fucking speechless. We was just here earlier today talking about Verb and Iron Solomon. Soon after the show this morning, a series of tweets, a nice little fallout between, well, I'm not even going to say nice. Nice is definitely the wrong word. I mean, these guys, ARP and Verb is going back and forth on social media, putting out the business like they both need to be drug tested. Jesus Christ. So, I don't really know where to begin with all this. I'm a little bit out the loop, but what I caught is that this battle is not really going down between Verb and Iron Solomon, as we talked about earlier today, man. Once again, this is Crosswords T7M Radio. I'm Seven Mitchell in the building. Oh, man, we back at it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We got to talk about this. It was a whole bunch of tweets. I'm not even going to put up a whole bunch of screenshots, but a couple things really caught my eye. The whole talk about disrespect came into the conversation. As you can see, ARP saying the new definition of disrespect is not canceling the battle you spent thousands on because a battler has a bigger plate instead that came up. But niggas' manipulation levels is amateur. Just like offering me Drake as a substitute. We never lie over here. And I was kind of bugging out like, you know, where's this coming from? What the hell just happened within the last 60 fucking seconds? Because, you know, everybody was ready to talk about, you know, Verb being back. And you know, when I tweet, I was like, well, why the fuck this wasn't the first announcement? Because Verb gave them the biggest battle of the year. Why wasn't he first announcement on Pearly Gates 3? But in any event, that shit went down like that. So I was feeling like, okay, ARP is trying to paint that picture that, you know, these guys are not really responsible for what the hell is going on. They putting the blame on Verb. Y'all been talking to me about Verb is the goddamn GOAT and all this other stuff for the last 24 to 48 hours. So I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, this is y'all GOAT? This is really it? This is the one that y'all are hyping up to me pulling this off? But then, you know, of course there's always two sides to a story. Verb had some real kill shots, in my opinion, when it comes to this, man. He said even told ARP to push the Iron Battle back because he wanted to focus on Loaded Lux. He could keep the other half for the inconvenience. The nigga still said no. He got a problem and an ego that has caused him to be in the windstorm. Dude fuck with the wrong rapper today. I'm scratching my head right now because can this shit be worked out? There's some things that are missing in this whole topic that I just cannot put my finger on, you know. We can talk about point and blame. We can talk about results. I personally did not want to see Verb battling no Iron Solomon before Loaded Lux. But I did say this morning, don't talk about Verb being a GOAT to me just because he got Mook and Lux. But if you throw an Iron Solomon in between that, if he gets those 3 wins, then we can have a conversation. I've never known RBE to really do stupid shit, you know. And Verb, I mean, I've heard even give money back. So I really don't know what's going on here. And I don't know if RBE has so much pressure on. See, there has to be something with these contracts. Because ARP love to bring up contracts. There has to be something, you know, involving contracts. And I think promises were made possibly. I don't know about what party. But it seems like promises was made. And now that opportunities have come abroad and been concrete locked in, some of these promises are trying to get readjusted. Not necessarily dead at 86, but, you know, niggas are trying to maneuver around different ways. And I don't know if that's Verb trying to maneuver. I don't know if that's RBE trying to maneuver and force their hand. I don't know. But I think hypothetically, let's say Verb agreed to a battle with Iron Solomon, but just didn't know when it was going down, what event, but just agreed to it because maybe he had a contract package deal for the Mook battle. So let's say hypothetically, Verb to get Mook, he agreed to battle 2 or 3 times on RBE after the Mook battle, or including the Mook battle. So maybe this was going to be his next battle, but maybe he didn't know when it was going down. And maybe hypothetically, we're seeing the momentum that URL is pressing for early 2019. Maybe the announcements that RBE had made so far, maybe that wasn't enough for them. Maybe they had to kind of push the needle a little bit, and they made this announcement, put this battle on this card, and maybe that's just not really working in Averb's favor. And I understand where Averb is coming from. If and only if he did not agree to take this battle at a specific time. If you agreed to take this battle in February, I don't give a shit about no Low Deluxe battle. That's on you. That's on you. And if you're sitting up here, I seen a couple tweets. They said that he's not, you know, the same old battler. I can respect that. Y'all better stop talking that GOAT talk to me, man, if this man is conceding with all this. I'm being real. I'm being real. If he's conceding that he can't pull certain things off, we're not going to be having this GOAT discussion. At least I'm not. Not with me, y'all not. But, you know, as of now, I don't really hold him fault. He want to focus on Lux. You know, that's really what the people want to see. I don't want to see him in Iron. But if he committed to that shit in February to RBE last year, then we have a fucking problem, St. Louis. Not Houston, but St. Louis. But if ARP did this, threw this in because of the momentum, then, you know, I that's crazy. I find it hard to believe that they would just pick an event to put a certain battle on without giving, you know, niggas proper notification, because of course they gotta prepare. So I don't know, unless they just already had material. I don't know how this shit is working. This is crazy to me, y'all. This is crazy to me, but a lot of back and forth going down between ARP and Averb today. And this shit not going, I'm telling you, y'all don't have to agree with me. This shit not going to look good for RBE. This shit ain't going to look good for RBE. URL got a lot going on in 2019. RBE got a lot going on, including with this card. You know, they got Hollow and Math, Young Ill return. But what is that going to do for Young Ill? Because Averb referenced St. Louis niggas and all that. So what if somehow, some way, we don't get Young Ill on a card? Like, I think that's going to be fucking crazy. So this shit really could boil over to more than just Averb and Iron Solomon not battling. And if Verb and Young Ill do not be on this Pearly Gates 3 card, I hate to say this, but you can call it a fucking failure. I don't care who you try to get to replace. How can you replace a Young Ill return? How can you replace Averb first battle back from the Mook battle on the platform? I don't know how you really can replace that. So, you know, it's going to be tough for me to feel like Pearly Gates 3 is still going to be a success without Averb and without Young Ill, now that, you know, the announcements was made. Just keeping it a buck, man. But I don't know, man. Y'all got to let me know what y'all thoughts is in the comment section. But this whole shit going down between Averb and RBE, man, is like I said, we was talking today about the battle with Iron, and then as soon as we got off air, shit just blew up. Averb said, if you don't see me tweeting it out, if you don't hear from me, it's not going down. And I was just blown over. ARP, you know, responded, of course, and it's just been a lot of back and forth. I see a lot of people showing support to Averb, but a lot of people showing support to Averb are URL affiliates. I'm seeing that too. A lot of URL affiliates are showing Averb a lot of support for the decision. So, you know, that's interesting as well. But we got to get more motherfucking facts. I will say that, because this story is definitely building up, man. If you guys want to be a special debate guest here on Crosswords T7M Radio, man, give us the topic of your choice. Shoot us an email, t7mradio@gmail.com, man. We'll definitely get you on the show. I'm not even going to hold y'all too long, man. I just wanted to stop by because we had talked earlier about Verb versus Iron Solomon here on Crosswords. And, you know, after we went off air, everything blew up on social media, ARP and Verb, you know, going back and forth. And it looked like this battle more than likely will not happen. And if this battle won't happen, you know, Verb brought up St. Louis, the disrespect, this, that, and the third. What's the chances of Young Ill following suit with his man Verb? Because I'm pretty sure they can get him a plate on URL this year, or Gnome as well. So this story is going to be long from over. Stay on the lookout for St. Louis niggas possibly not being on RBE, but possibly being on Gnome 9. If Young Ill, for some reason, is on Gnome 9 with Verb, then y'all already know what it is, man. 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. This is Crosswords. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Salute to everybody in the live stream. Hollywood Bird said, be real, Verb been wanting Lux all these years. Now he finally accepted the battle. That's a fact. I don't feel like Verb is going to come up short. He better bring it. But I don't care what you with it. If you agreed to something, you got to stick to your word, my nigga. Period. Now, I understand things happen. And Verb is trying to do everything in his possibility not to look like the bad guy, you know, giving the money back, still saying that he'll take the battle and all that. We just got to get we got to get a little bit more of the facts. Timberland TV, salute, my nigga. I think we just got to get some more of the facts, man. About to get out of here, though, man. Y'all need to be drug tested, though. Because y'all being real disrespectful to ARP today, man. And y'all don't know the whole story. So we going to check this and see how this shit play out. But I'm 7 Mitchell, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Crosswords, T7M Radio. About to get up out of here. Y'all stay safe, man. 1.